and welcome back to the Fox Sports Studio. I'm Andrew Heffner alongside Vince Marino and Noah Oliver. And there's a big match coming up today, Uruguay versus Colombia at Bank of America Stadium. That's coming up next here on Fox, but for now we're going to have an analysis and a preview of this very important match with a lot on the line for both of these teams. So first of all, we saw last game that it was a very tight game for Uruguay against Brazil. They didn't create a lot of chances, and they definitely weren't able to finish as the game ended 0-0 and ended up going to pens. What changes do you think they need to make here in order to actually create more chances and score goals against a strong Colombia team?
I think they really just have to tighten up on the finishing. I feel like a lot of their shots, they're just kind of hoping, and they have to make sure they get it on target and get it to the back of the net. I also think that the defense has to step up a little. The fullbacks have to push up more. I think that'll help them out a lot.
Yeah, and Vince, we saw Colombia kind of steamroll through the quarterfinals against Panama. Definitely not a tight game or one where I think that they were really stressing at any part of it. Going up 5-0 and then ending the game there. I think this is going to be a lot harder game for them. What do you think? How do you think they need to adjust to go against this Uruguay team?
Let's just hope James Rodriguez can really come full power into this game. He had a stellar performance last game of the quarterfinal. And if he can have a good game, there's no doubt in my mind Colombia could easily come out of here with the win.
Yeah, and I just want to ask you one question. We've seen already a lot of corners have big effects on this game due to the smaller field. I'll go to Noah first. Do you think that that's going to affect this game at all?
I think it will a lot, especially when Colombia has a player like James Rodriguez, who's almost a dead ball specialist. He can really get it in the perfect position, and I think that'll definitely impact the game for Colombia.
Yeah, and I think that that's going to be a big factor. I think preventing the corners is going to be a big thing for Uruguay to have to do. So how do you think they're going to be able to do that and kind of tighten up that defense?
Well, let's just hope there's chances. I think once you get the corner kick, once you get set,
keep going.
I'm blanking out right now.
You get set. All right, we can move on. So I just think that it's going to be a big thing for Uruguay to have to defend against, and I think that there's going to be a lot of those very tight plays in front of the net, especially, again, with the smaller field that they're playing on Copa. Here in the semifinals, it goes straight to pens still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll go straight to pens if it is still a draw during the game. And then I guess we'll see what happens there, and the winner will move on to the finals. This is the Uruguay's first semis. This is their first semis since 2011 when they won the entire tournament. So it's definitely going to be a big game for them, and I think we're all excited to see what happens. I'm Andrew alongside Vince and Noah. Thank you so much. Enjoy the game, and we'll see you right after.